안녕하세요. 스쌤입니다. 3월 23일부터 4일에 해당하는 뉴스 천천히 읽어보겠습니다. Number one, the Transport Ministry is set to introduce legislative amendments requiring automakers to disclose more detailed EV battery information and imposing stricter penalties to boost consumer confidence and safety. Number two, the head of the International Energy Agency has warned that the Iran war has caused the gravest energy shock of all time and that it could take 6 months or longer to fully restore oil and gas flows from the Gulf. Number three, Hawaii has been placed under a statewide flood watch after a severe storm hit the state, prompting officials to order evacuations and warn that a dam on Oahu, the state's most populous island, is at risk of collapse. 4. An international research team has found that rising temperatures due to climate change could reduce physical activity among adults worldwide by 2050, potentially leading to hundreds of thousands of premature deaths and billions of dollars in lost productivity. Number 5. BTS has broken its own sales record with its first album in nearly 4 years, Arirang, selling nearly 4 million copies on day one and dominating charts worldwide. Okay, let's move on Tuesday. 화요일 가볼까요? Number 1. The International Energy Agency has outlined 10 measures to reduce global energy consumption, covering travel, homes, and work habits amid the ongoing crisis in the Middle East. Number 2, exports during the first 20 days of March hit an all-time high amid a continued upswing in semiconductor shipments, according to the Korea Customs Service, driven by a massive 164% surge in semiconductor shipments. Number 3, Korean historical drama The King's Warden has become the third most watched film in the domestic market, selling nearly 15 million tickets to date, according to the country's combined ticket sales network. Number 4, the Earth's climate is now more out of balance than at any time in observed history, with the rapid changes over recent decades expected to have harmful effects lasting hundreds to potentially thousands of years, according to the World Meteorological Organization. Number 5. An image captured by NASA's Mars Global Surveyor showing a three-sided pyramid-like structure has renewed debate over whether human-like creatures once inhabited the planet billions of years ago. 수요일 볼까요? 1번, number 1. Starting today, the public sector is enforcing a mandatory 5-day vehicle rotation as a precautionary measure to conserve energy amid potential oil supply disruptions stemming from ongoing tensions in the Middle East. Number 2. Korean milk consumption has fallen to its lowest level since the late 1980s, according to industry sources, as shifting dietary habits and rising prices drive consumers toward a growing array of alternatives. Number 3. Glacial melting across the Hindu Kush Himalayas has doubled since the turn of the century, according to the International Center for Integrated Mountain Development, posing a critical threat to the water supply of about 2 billion people. Number 4, rhinos have returned to Uganda's Kidepo Valley National Park for the first time in more than 4 decades after poaching led to the species' complete extinction in the wild. Number 5, researchers have discovered that a small brainstem region called the lateral parafacial area, which normally controls forced exhalations like coughing or laughing, may be a hidden driver of hidden high blood pressure. Number 26일 볼까요? Number 1. Qatar's state-owned energy firm, Qatar Energy, has declared a force majeure, okay, on long-term liquefied natural gas contracts with 4 countries, including Korea, after Iran's missile launches last week knocked out 17% of its export capacity. Number 2, consumer sentiment in the nation has suffered its sharpest decline since December 2024 as the Middle East crisis fuels market volatility and fears of an economic slowdown, according to the Bank of Korea. Number 3, NASA has announced it is scrapping plans for a lunar orbiting space station and will instead use its components to build a $20 billion base on the moon's surface over the next 7 years. Number 4, scientists have successfully completed the first digital facial recognition reconstruction of Littlefoot, a 3.67 billion year old specimen and one of the most complete early human ancestor fossil ever discovered. A study finds that sleeping just 11 minutes longer and walking a few minutes more can lower the risk of a major cardiovascular disease like heart attacks and strokes by about 10%. 자, 여기까지 이렇게 하고요. 네, 최순영 선생님이 모닝스페셜 여러 게스트분들 모시고 요일마다 다른 프로그램이 움직입니다. 엄청 재밌고요. 네, 공부에 도움 많이 되니까 네, 여러분도 이 방송 들으시면서 영어 실력 쑥쑥 올리시길 바랄게요. 여기까지 하겠습니다. 감사합니다.